What's up, YouTube? What's up, Brotherhood? What's good on my females, my women, children, whoever else here? You know what I mean? Welcome everybody. But hey, it's your boy Ty Brotherhood. Let's get back to the video, okay? So look, I was on Facebook, right? And I see my little cousin turn 18. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not that connected with my family. I'm a family man, don't get me wrong, like especially like interpersonal, close, like intermediate family. You know what I mean? But no, I see a post and my other cousin celebrating her son turning 18, and then I said something about he couldn't be there to celebrate it. Sadly, the system messed up. I'm like, what? The system messed up? I'm like, that only mean one thing. Dude in jail. What he in jail for? Why? So I go on Facebook, I click this page. I don't look too far in deep. I'm not gonna ask nobody, but I see his other brother shout him up. Oh, happy birthday, my boy, free you. Bro, we 18. What we in jail for, bro? What we in jail for? That's no shade, bro, because I really love my little cousin, bro. I don't really talk to him as much. I have very small, fond memories with them, you know, just hanging out outside my grandma's house, you know, probably on the swing set, swinging, playing tag, playing basketball, football, you know, the usual cousin stuff, bro. But so I see that, and I know your other brother was in jail too. I think he finally got out. He might have went to jail twice. It started making me think, bro, especially with the black community, black men. Bro, first off, this is a video for everybody, but it's more specific and targeted towards the black man. But anyways, anybody watching this, one of my life goals, it really should even be a life goal, but one of the life goals, bro, should be never go to jail, bro. Never. Prison is the modern day slavery, right? I got so many family members that have been in jail. I'm talking about my dad. I'm talking about cousins. I even think my brother went to jail sometime when I was younger, or like when I was even born, bro. So that should be a goal. And praise the Lord that I'm still here. That I'm not in the courtyard. I'm not in a graveyard. Any of that, bro. Those are my goals. And it should be every black man's goal. It should be every man's goal, bro. We should not be going to jail. We should not be playing into the system. I don't care if it's petty drug offenses, bro. I don't care if it's gun charges and stuff like that. Like, I know drug dealers that went to jail. I know people that caught bodies that went to jail. And it's just like, you're going to throw away your life. I want you to think about this. When you do something like that and you give the judge evidence, or you even live a life like that, bro, you taking a chance that your life would be forever changed or altered. And that don't just affect you. That affect your mama, your girlfriend, your children, siblings, friends, family, anybody that's related, close enough to you, you know what I mean? So you can either go to jail or you can die. That's why I don't play about that street life stuff, man. Like, my mom made sure I wasn't in the streets. She always wanted me in the books. Not around like no bad influence or anything like that, doing drugs, drinking, smoking, guns, none of that, bro. Like, I kid you not. My mom took me from a small place called Mechanicville, bro. Not even that. My people stay around Mechanicville, right? So I used to always be in Mechanicville, but at the same time, I stayed in Village East. And a lot of people like, bro, you from Village East? I ain't never know that. Yeah, you didn't know that, bro. I stayed there, and then that later half of my life, I grew up on the west side, like the safer side, where like, and then, you know, the white people neighborhood, the suburbs, whatever you want to call it, with the private school and stuff like that. Just because of the way I act and stuff like that, that's results of what my mom did. My mom pushed me further and further away from that type of stuff, that type of culture, that type of influence. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, I still got family and I got friends that be present day living that type of lifestyle or living in that type of environment. And I still be around them. I still be seeing them. But she did everything she could in her power to push me away from that. So I can be brilliant. So I could be academic. I could be excellent. I could go shine and achieve, bro. You can't achieve nothing if you did. You can't achieve nothing if you're in a penthouse, bro. You don't want to be in a penthouse. Why would you want to go ahead and give somebody else control over your life? Why would you want somebody to go ahead and put a sentence telling you when you can walk free, when you can't walk free, what you can and can't do? I'd rather be free on the outside road and be struggling to be in a penthouse where I can't even control my next day actions, where I got to worry about if some dude going to shank me, or am I going to be stuck in a cell with mentally crazy people. Not saying everybody that's in jail or in prison is going to be mentally crazy, off the rockers, unhinged or something like that, but you never know nowadays. They got people out here shanking people left and right just because they don't like them or doing other stuff. I ain't going to speak on, like, you know, if you like one of those child, I forgot what they call them, chomos or whatever. Like, if you a pedophile or something like that in jail. Now, that's a whole different story. But, like, trying to mind your own business and survive for, like, God knows how many years, I can't do that, bro. We can't do that. We got to be better as people. In fact, we got to be giving back, bro. The goal should be, I go ahead and make it. I achieve. I get my education. And then once I get my education, I find the formula to success. And I keep doing it, and repeating it and replicating it over and over again. I pass that knowledge down to my closest friends, my family, my descendants, so that I can build a generational bond and like, bro, just a culture of success and wealth. That way my family's successful and wealthy for generations. My friends successful and wealthy for generations. We could be having nice conversations, maybe laughing about a basketball game, football game, talking about LeBron or somebody over a nice little steak and some beer. Be at the crib cooking up steak, not cooking, but like, on the grill or something, bro. Like, I'd rather be free and alive, doing well, and then giving back to my community. I'm talking about, okay, I'm making XYZ amount of money. Let's say I'm making 100,000. I can give back at least 1,000 a year back to the school I went to, high school, or let's see, my college. I could go back, give them scholarships, so that way other kids in like either less fortunate positions or just in general, kids can succeed. We should be giving back to the community, praise and education, not gang violence, not none of that other stuff, bro. Like, it's cool. I realize this. A lot of black people are innate talent is entertainment. Think about it. Look at your musicians. I'm talking about your artists, hip hop, soul, your rappers, all that type of stuff, right? Even back in the day, we talk about jazz, the blues, whatever you want to talk about. Cool. Look at your actors. Cool. Look at your social media influencers, bro. Talk about DDG, Funny Mike, Deshae Frost, Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, Phantom, Agent, all of them. You know what I'm saying? What else I'm missing? Comedians. It's like I keep saying, what do we excel in? Entertainment. And there's nothing wrong. The world could use some entertainment, because I ain't gonna lie, the world comes, and like I said, it throws haymakers. Mac, like the world is coming to knock your head off. So ain't nothing wrong with blowing off a little steam, having something to entertain yourself. But at the end of the day, what else are we achieving in? Like, we need to be pushing those headlines strong. Talk about black excellence. Bring back black excellence. And I'm not dissing none of the people I just mentioned earlier ago, because they're still achieving. They're still successful. They got money. They're doing all this. Like Kai Cenat with the streaming university. He just made a whole different platform, a whole different ballpark, where a bunch of different streamers, small and big, could come together, generate revenue. So one is paying for itself, then it's creating headlines, and on top of that, he's giving back. So now smaller creators are blowing up on top of that. So he's doing stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that. But as a community, we should be coming together. We should be hosting events, just bonding and strengthening each other. We should be discouraging people from like gun violence, gang violence, all that. That stuff's stupid, gang. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, bro. Like, I always wanted to make an impact in the world. I'm not gonna lie. So I think I get really hard on myself when I'm not doing as good as I want to do, just because I got in my mind I need to be successful. I need to start doing this, or my actions not lining up with my vision, or my lifestyle not lining up with my vision. My numbers ain't there yet financially. I'm not in the job position I want to be yet. So I think I'm really hard on myself. But at the end of the day, I just gotta remember, I'm 21, bro. I'm still young. I'm still fresh. And a lot of people don't even get to make it to 21. They still dying at the teen, bro. I'm talking about 16, 17, 18. They got people not graduating school. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. If you can find an alternative, you can go to trade school, you can make money, you can be a millionaire without ever touching school. But for the most of us, bro, go to school. Go enjoy that culture, learn something. Like, just being in college, I learned different things about like different conferences, different organizations, like even networking outside once you finish school. There's a bunch of different organizations willing to help you, willing to like bolster you, put you in different positions. I'm learning about sales conferences. I'm trying to go attend one maybe 2 months from now. And all I did was talk to another guy that I didn't even know him that well. Like, we didn't really talk much. But we see each other again at my cousin's graduation. We talk a little bit. And he's like, what you trying to do, bro? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a little sales internship. I say, I might go into pharmaceutical, right? I don't know if I mentioned it to him or he mentioned it to me, but he mentioned a conference. I'm like, bro, I was thinking about that. I've been wanting to check one out. He told me the conference he going to. I said, bet, I'm going to look into it. Boom. Black people helping black people, bro. And then we giving the resources to go there. Obviously, it's not free. I'm about to come out of pocket, get that bread. But, hey, that's an investment towards the future. I'd rather spend that than spend it on God knows how much weed or how much. I don't even smoke for real, but like, let's say alcohol, bro, or gambling. I do got an issue with that. I ain't gonna hold you. Not that bad, but You know what I'm saying? Be productive, bro. Go invest in your future, reinvest, and then go invest in somebody else's future. Make a difference. You probably got somebody that's like a little bro to you, a little sister to you. If you want to see them make it, you got to first do right and lead by example. And then you got to go back and give it to them. Give them the game. Like I said, my sister, bro, I ain't gonna lie, my sister be killing it, bro, on social media. I'm talking about she got 60K followers on Instagram. And all she be talking about is like, not even that, like the stock market. She be talking about investing, real estate, all this and that, bro. Like my sister be talking about how you can make money while either doing nothing at home or just making your money work for you. You know what I'm saying? Work less, work smarter, not harder. She talk about all that type of stuff. She be having some motivational stuff. She be having questions. Like she want to know what you want to learn about. What do you agree when it comes to like parenting or something like that? You know what I mean? Everything that's relevant about life as an adult. So it's like, if she could do it, I could do it. And if I could do it, you could do it. We all should be doing that, bro. I saw a video the other day on TikTok that said only 5% of black men got their master's degree. 5% of black men. I don't even know how many black men we got in the world. 5% though, that's a low, bro. That's a low number, bro. That's impressive to everybody, you know, who went back and got the MBA. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might go back just so I can increase that number, just to be part of that statistic and just to like show achievement. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to do. I want to show, it's possible to achieve, it's possible to excel. But at the same time, right now, no, I'm kind of burnt out with school, so I'm not gonna go back right away. Like how some people be going back to school, talk about getting their masters, their doctorates, law school, all that. I can't do all that. But yeah, go back to school, bro. Go pick up a book, start reading, get off the net so much, bro. Those 20v1s, they ain't helping your case, bro. Yeah, it might be funny. It might be entertainment. Like I said, entertainment only goes so far. Hold up, bro. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. Come on, bro. Let's go book for book. Forget band for band. Let's go book for book. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. And I got many more, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro. Knowledge is power. Let's talk about it, man. Get right. Get right. And they ain't gonna teach you all that unless you looking at you doing your research, bro. TikTok is a distraction. Instagram is a distraction. Snapchat is a distraction, bro. These hoes are the distraction, bro. You don't need to be all up in these women's face trying to finesse them, trying to manipulate them, or just trying to get in their pants. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do all that, bro. You shouldn't be doing all that. You shouldn't be letting them be manipulating you, playing you either, bro. Go ahead, live your life. Go focus on getting some money, leveling up, get your body right, you know, because our health really ain't the best as a culture. And I figure that's probably just my personal theory. Probably because we season the fuck. Let me censor myself. Probably because we season the hell out of our food. You know what I mean? So all that season really ain't that good for you. All that stuff we do, and that probably, you know, leads to more heart problems, diseases, cardiovascular stuff. But hey, man, like if we more in the gym, doing our push-ups, going ahead doing our pull-ups, hitting the barbells, the dumbbells, then we taking care of ourselves, we learn how to manage our money properly, financial literacy type stuff, bro. Life would be a different ballpark. And I swear, bro, I swear, ain't nobody else gonna help us, bro. The government not gonna help you. The world ain't gonna help you, bro. The world not gonna do it. You gotta do it yourself. Nobody's coming to help you. You gotta do it yourself. You want better for your family? Do it for yourself. You want to see your mama do better? You don't want her worrying about the bills. You want to make sure she living a comfortable life. She getting everything back and more that she dreamed of. You gotta do it yourself. Put your head down. Get to work, bro. Don't even look at the clock until it's time to. Oh yeah, I got all that money in your pocket, bro. You learn how to invest. You learn how to manage your money. You making all these moves. Now you ain't even got to work that hard because you probably got about 10 different rental properties that you're renting out, making money on the back end. I'm just saying, bro, as a community, we got to do better for ourselves. Let's get to it.